What's the difference between ADHD and bad behavior?
Brought to you by Goalie.
First of all, a kid with ADHD might not exhibit any bad behavior. They might be a super sweet kid, so they're really not the same. But kids with ADHD sometimes are perceived as having bad behavior because they're high energy, because they have a hard time paying attention. Sometimes they have impulse control. So what's the difference between this kid who we say is just a bad kid, not a lot of kids are bad kids, but maybe this kid's got bad behavior, and this kid who has ADHD? Are we supposed to put up with bad behavior? No, not really. The way to think about ADHD is it's a neurological condition. So there's some brain chemistry going on in this kid with ADHD that is not going on with other kids. Now, if you think about it in the opposite sense, you could have some kids that have a neurological condition that has them as very low energy, maybe even a medical condition that has them very low energy, and thus they are very compliant. They will listen to everything you tell them. They're going to be obedient. They're not going to have emotional outbursts because they have something physiological that gives them very low energy. A kid with ADHD needs to get their energy out. So there's lots of sensory, not tricks, but sensory exercises that you can do to get a kid to stimulate their brain in such a way so that when they need to be compliant, they can be compliant. When they need to have impulse control, we want to make sure that their brain is in a position where they can get that impulse control. Did you like this? Hit like and subscribe. Did we get it wrong? Well, drop us a comment. Tell us how we got it wrong, because we're going to refresh these videos and we are going to include your ideas on the next one. Thanks, everybody.
Brought to you by Goalie.